Next, we're going to talk about balancing chemical equations. The same way when you walk through a door, you are the same person before the door and after the door. Reactions are sort of like that too, in that whatever you start with is how much you have to end with. So there's not just mass that floats out into space or it doesn't exist anymore. Therefore, we have to balance our chemical equations so that whatever goes into them is what comes out of them. The same number of atoms that go in are the same number of atoms that go out. So you might be presented with what's here in purple only, and you have to use coefficients before those formula in order to balance that equation. So you can only use coefficients in front here. Remember, the subscripts come from the formula. In the front, that's where we get our numbers that we're going to balance things with. Now this is kind of like in math. You have 2 times 2 hydrogen. You have 2 times 2 oxygen. Okay, over here we have 2 times 2 hydrogen and 2 times, there's an understood 1 here for oxygen, so that's 2 oxygen. So I need to make sure that the number of atoms on this side equals the number of this side. There are so many different videos, there are so many different types of reactions that you can balance and examples online. I'm not going to spend a large amount of time showing you how to do that other than in class, okay? But basically all you're doing is trying to find a coefficient in everything that works. Here's my advice though. You see how this oxygen is in 2 different things? Worry about oxygen last. If you have something that's in more than one thing, then work on that last. You absolutely have to practice these. Remember, this is the reactants, this is the products. They should be equal as far as number of atoms are concerned of the types. Things that you also might see in different types of reactions are these designations. So S is solid, L is liquid, G is gas, and AQ means it's dissolved in water. So there's an aqueous thing. You also might see this little delta here. That means change in, or it also means heat. Either one of those is possible. Okay, thank you.